Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for March 22nd, 2026. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, starting this box, we have 3, 6, and 8. So the 3, I don't think I'm seeing anything with 3. How about the 6? We have 2 6s looking in, this 2 6s looking up, 4 6s looking in the box. We can place the 6. And then the 8. 8's in one of these two. Vertically, not seeing anything with 8. All right, any crossings here? 2, 5, and 6. So what do I mean by crossings? Well, I'm looking at the 6 and the 3 here. So it's two givens in the same column in this case. Anytime I say column, you can row and column, you can swap them to be column and row. Like you can just rotate the grid, right? So I'm just going to say what we have here. So these two givens share a column. And so there's one row that is unfilled in that column. That's this right here. So we're going to look at that row, specifically at any digits that are not yet placed in the box. So 6 is already placed, but we have 2 and 5 here. What we're looking for is any digits down here that are in the two rows they don't occupy. So there's one, sorry, in the two columns they don't occupy. There's one row that they don't occupy, and there's two columns they don't occupy. You want to look in those two columns for outside the box for any givens that match a 2 or a 5. And here we find the 5. So that 5 looks in, that 5 looks in. Now, this isn't really a logical technique. This is a scanning technique. This allows you to find pointing and hidden singles that you might have otherwise missed. So just doing an intentional scan like that can be very helpful because these 5s point. When you find it exactly what I described, you're always going to have pointing or you're going to have a hidden single. So these 5s, they point down. This 5 looks down and it puts a 5 in one of these two. Oh, sorry, I'm in color mode. All right. So no other crossings on that 3, 6. We could also look for stuff looking through here. We have the 1 looking through. That doesn't really do anything. So the 1 looking through here. And that's a crossing on this 2, 4. Puts a 1 in one of these two. That points in. This one looks in. This one looks up. Puts a 1 in one of these two. All right. I think that's good for this box. All right. We do have 2 4s looking up. This 4 helps. Puts a 4 on one of these two. Okay, so we've got 2, 4, 5, 6, and 9. Let's do direct first. Direct buddies. So these two 2s look in here, putting a 2 in one of these two. Vertically, I'm not seeing anything with 2. Does 2, 6 help here at all? Not yet. Are these limited? They're not 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. We'll get to that later. I don't think we need to do that right now. So we got the 6s already. So 2, how about 4? Yes, it's crossing on this 1, 8. This 4 looks down, this 4 looks in. 1, 8. Puts a 4 in one of these two. But we should just check this 9 as well. Yeah, so this 9 looks in, this 9 looks down. Puts a 9 in one of these two as well. And so this is a hidden 4, 9 pair. When I said check this 9 as well, I was like, this 4 created a crossing looking through the 1, 8. There's other digits doing it too, so we should check the 9 right away. So that's a hidden 4, 9 pair because in this box, one of these needs to be 4 and the other needs to be 9 in order to place them both. Only 2 cells left for them, so those are the 2 they use. We can follow up on this by thinking about what the 4 digits remain in this box. So we need a 2, 3, 5, 6. 2, 3, 5, 6. The 5 looks down, putting a 5 in one of these two. So these are already 2, 3, 6. That's not a 3. So the 3 is actually one of these 3. So both the 3 and the 5 are pointing. This can't be 2 or 6. This is just 3, 5. Is this any of 2, 3, 5, 6? I think so. All right, but we do have 3 and 5 pointing. So let's follow up on that. 3's point. This 3 looks in. Puts a 3. Oh, this 3 looks down. So we can actually place the 3. Place this 3. These 3's look in, putting a 3 in one of these 3. And then the 5 doesn't really do anything. All right. All right, backtrack up to here. I believe we found that from the 4, and then I guess we also did the 9, but we were doing 4. We have 5. I'm not really seeing anything to do with 5 that we haven't already done. Oh, actually, we do have these two 5s looking in, so 5's in one of these two. How about the 6? 6s are basically, well, are done in the band. What about the stack? Not that I'm seeing. All right. and then the 9. We already took care of it vertically. 9 looks in. All right. 4 digits left in this box. Let's take a look. We need a 1, 7. What am I talking about? 1, 3, 7, 8. So these can't be 1 or 8. The 1, 8 looks up. So this is a hidden 1, 8 pair. So this is a 3, 7 pair. Oh, and the 3 resolves it. That's 7. That's 3. So let's follow up on that. These 3s look in. That 3 looks up. 3 and 1 of these 2. This 3 actually looks down. That's not 3. And so this is down to 2, 5, 6 now. The 7. I don't think the 7 does anything. Oh, we do have these 2 7s. So 7's one of these 3. So that was 3 and 7. Anything else here? Let's look at this box. 2 and 6. Not see anything with that. Anything else in this top band before I move on? Yeah, this row here is down to 4 digits. We want to take a look. We need a 1, 4, 7, 9. So this is 1, 7, 9 because it's not 4. This is 4, 7, 9 because it's not 1. 1, 4, 7, 9. This is 1, 4, 7, and I think this can be any of them. This one. This row's down to 5, so I'm not going to look at it yet. All right, let's move on to the next band here. We've got 2, 4, and 5 here. So we do have a crossing, but we already found it. The 1's here. What about crossings here? So 5 is already placed, but 6 and 9 look in. So yeah, we have a crossing on the 6. This 6 looks down. This 6 looks in. Puts a 6 in one of these 2. That points down with this 6, putting a 6 in one of these 2. Is this limited? It has to be limited because it's not the 3 givens. It's not the 3 corner marks. So it's down to 7, 8, 9. All right. 2, 4, and 5. Anything else to do that I haven't seen yet? Not that I can tell. All right, looked for both crossings. This 9 is just on its own. I don't think there's anything here. How about the 1, 5, 6, 8? So 1, 5, 6, 8. Any crossing opportunities? The 2 and the 4. Nope. How about the 9? No. I don't think there's anything to do for this box right now. Something to note, though, is 2 and 4 looking in. 2 and 4 end up here. So these digits are not the 1, 5, 6, 8, and they're not the 2, 4. So they are limited. They're down to 3. In fact, only this one can be 3. Not 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then 7, 9. So this is 7, 9. This is 3, 7, 9. Okay. Is there anything like looking up? I'm noticing this cell here. Wow, okay, this has to be limited. Because look, the 1, 5, and 6 are actually needed in this. Or the 6 isn't, but the 1 and 5 is needed in this row. I thought the 6 was. And the 2 is also needed in the row. And this isn't any of those. So it's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's down to 8, 9. All right. So 1, 5. I don't think they're particularly limited, even in this row. All right. Well, I think I don't think there's anything else in this band. Let's move on to the last band here. Were there any crossings here? No, I looked for them. All right. 1, 3, and 4 here. So we do have the 1s looking in. This one looks down, placing the 1. All right. Follow up on that. 1's in one of these 2. So this isn't 1 now. It's not 1 or 2. So actually we should mark this. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be 5. It's not 6, 7. It could be 8, 9. So we're down to 5, 8, 9. So not quite an 8, 9 pair. Nothing's like matching up so far, which is really frustrating, but it is what it is. Oh, and this one looks, yeah, this is now limited to 4, 7, 9. It could have been 1, 4, 7, 9, but now it's down to 4, 7, 9. Not that that seems to make any difference. All right, so that was the 1. That was quite nice. We have 3, which we got. We have 4. All right, any crossings? We've got 2 and 6 that could cross. We already have the 6, so just the 2. But no 2s over here to help out. Okay. Yeah, 2. We don't know which one's 2. All right. this box, 1, 7, and 8. We do need 7 and 8 in this row. I want that to be limited. I was looking at 1, 7, 8 against this row, but the row already has 1, so it's really just 7, 8 against this row. I mean, this can't be 8, but it doesn't look like we have a 7, 8. Okay. Anything else going on here? 7 and 8 look in here. So these aren't 1, 3, 6, 9 or 7, 8. So they are limited. In fact, we could just look at the whole row. We're down to 2, 4, 5, 9. So these are 2, 4, 5. And this is 4, 5, 9. Well, it's not a 4, so it's down to 5, 9. All right. Did I miss any crossings? 1, 7, 9. I mean, this whole box is filled out, so there's not going to be any new information there. Okay, so this box here, 1, 3, 6, and 9. Just checking if I missed anything. How about crossings? So anything from this 1, 3. So it would be these, the 7 or the 8 could cross. The 8 actually does cross. All right, that 8 and that 8. It's an 8, one of these two. And that points up, actually, telling us that that's a 9. So these can't be 9s. So what does that do for me? 3, 7, 7, 9. These 9s look in, putting a 9, one of these two. Now we want to, oh yeah, 9 in this column. So why did I think to look for 9 in this column, right? It's like, that seems like a little magical. Well, I penciled these 9s, right? I had these two 9s, I penciled these 9s. Why didn't I pencil a 9 here? There's an 8 sitting there. It's not a trick question. So, but the point is, it's not because there's already a 9 in the column. So the 9s here tell us, hey, 9's not here in the column. And we can scan down and see it's not any of these givens. And then we can see that in this box, all we needed was a 9 in this row to limit it to this bottom box here. We have that 9. And so now 9's in one of these two. And I was about to call a 6, 9 hidden pair, but I saw this 9. So actually 9 in this column is actually only right here now. And that was enabled by placing this 9. So we get actually the hidden 9 in the column, and then we get the hidden 6. That gives us the 4 and 9 here and the 5 here. So this is a 2, 4 pair. These can't be 6, so that places the 6 in the box. All right. This is 7, 8 because this is a triple. In fact, this whole box just needs 3 digits. 5, 7, 8. So the 5 has to go here. And this is 7, 8. All right. 3 digits left for this box, 2, 7, 8. The 2 has to go here. And so this is 7, 8. The 2 looks up. Now there's only one place for 2 in this box. This column's down to 2 digits, the 1 and the 7. What are we going to do about 7s? It seems like we're collapsing, though. This is down to 1, 5, 8, not a 1. So this is only 5, 8. Oh, it's not even 8. So this is our 5, that's our 8, that's our 1. That can't be 1, placing 1 in this box. We also get the 8 up here. That's not 5. Okay, this can't be 1. So this is down to 4, 7. It can't be 9 either. I was going to say 4, 7, 9, but it can't be 9. This is 2, 3. I feel like there's a lot of low-hanging fruit that I need to touch on here. This can't be 9, so it's down to 1, 7, 8. Okay, surely there's just some easy thing to follow up. 2, 4, 7, 8. Yeah, 7, 8. So that makes that a 3. And then this is the something. The 4. That's quite nice. That gives us 7 and 1. That gives us 7 and 1. That's our 3. That's our 9. We get our 7 and 1 in this box. Okay, that's not a 3. Up here we get our 9 and our 4. That's 8 and 7. That's 8. That's 7 and 8. This is a 5. This is a 2, 4. This is 2, 4, 7. The 7 can only go here in the box. Placing 7 and 5 here. Giving us the 2, 3, 5 resolve. That's 2 and 4. That's 2 and 4. I don't know what this digit is. That's a 2. Okay. What is this? 3, 6, and what? 3, 6, 9. So the 9 goes here. That's 3 and 6. And then we need a 3 in this box, which goes here. We need a 4, which goes here. We need a 6 and an 8. That's 6. That's 8. And we're done. Interesting puzzle. A lot of crossings actually in this one. Don't normally find so many crossings. Honestly, the hidden 9 in this column seemed to really spur things on. So like, I think that it was the crossing on this 1, 3. We had a crossing on 8s, giving these pointing 8s, which told us this was a naked 9, which then forced a hidden 9 in this column. And from there, it was smooth sailing. So that's quite the chain. All right, well, let me know how you did. And if you enjoyed this, why don't leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.